guys, Trevor Roskovensky here, and on today's video, we're going to go over the Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s. Yes, the 2.0s, so much hype behind these. People want so many pairs, and well, let me tell you, this is a great release to get a lot of pairs because there's going to be a lot of stock, baby. We're going to be seeing crazy checkouts. We're going to be seeing crazy clips. I'm going to kind of walk you through kind of what's going on. I'm going to give you site lists. I'm going to give you raffle lists. We're going to do all that. Everybody's going to be doing some raffles. There's going to be a lot of sites dropping. Be ready for this. Be ready for a big dip in price, but be ready for the long run. They're going to go up in value. So if you want a personal pair, don't worry, you're not going to pay too much. Before we get right into it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. We're on that 5K sub chase. If you want to follow all my social medias, they're down below. If you want to Kckd Notify, which is right there, there's some copies loaded down below. Let's go ahead and jump into this raffle list right quick. So as always, we start off with the raffle list, and you see we have a lot of them: Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, Eastbay, Finish Line, JD, Hibbett, Chic, SNS, SVD, Foot Patrol, Rennerts, and a few. Those are all the raffle sites. Be going for these. GS sites should do okay because the girls are going to want them. We're going to go over the aftermarket at the end of this video, so stick around until then. Starting off, we do have sneakers. Now, you know how sneakers is. I haven't seen sneaker stock info yet, but if you scroll down, you got the big kids, which is the GS sizing. You know how Jordan 1s are. GS does well all the time. There's 130 for these, and they're 170 for the men's sizing. I think these are great personals. They go with a lot. Am I super hyped up about them? No. I'll probably be running ACO for the group for very cheap, maybe even free, to be honest with you. So I want a lot of people to get their pairs, hold them, go up in value. I think they look cool, but do I think they're going to perform crazy right out the gate? No. Next, we have Foot Locker loaded up here. We have the grade school and the men's. Get your raffles in. Use all your head starts. I know I'm using head starts left and right, but it's not really helping me at all. There's Foot Locker. Now we got Foot Action. You see they're completely loaded up there. We got Champs. I did very well on Champs last week. They always seem to have good stock. As always, Foot Locker usually has the most stock out of all of them, but then Champs does pretty well too. And now we have Finish Line. Now I know I'm going to get questions. Oh, look, there's the Hyper Royals. I did hit a raffle. Actually, I hit the JD raffle for these. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. We haven't seen a raffle open up for these. Be watching. I'm sure they're going to raffle off the shadows because they're going to be in high demand. Everybody around town is going to be wanting a pair, so be watching for a raffle to open up because I'm sure it's going to happen here very soon. Same with JD. Same site. You know how it is. I'm using two different accounts. That's how I always do it, and that's kind of like the site list. Don't forget about Hibbett. I mentioned that in the raffle. They'll be doing that, and if you're going to be running Hibbett, do Apple Pay on release, and I bet you'll hit. Apple Pay is the move. I promise you when it comes to these Shadow 2.0s, you'll probably hit. You can get your size if you want to rock these. There they are. So the aftermarket right now is all the way down to $291. We saw these way up here not that long ago. Just May 2nd, they were the $500 range. Now there's already been 460 sales because exclusive access went out. Now you know when exclusive access goes out, those little Timmies get those pairs and they really tank the market. Smaller size are doing decent, but GS, you know, that's kind of where GS comes into play, and that's where you'll see those do very well. And the bigger size is not bad at all. A lot of people do want these. I've heard a lot of people talking about them. Personally, for me, I can see these going all the way down to 220 to 240. I can't even lie. I can see this shoe being very low. If you saw the Shadow 1s, or the first ones, the first Shadows that came out, the Jordan 1 Shadows back in 2018, they went way below retail, and now they're up in like the $600 range, give or take. I'm sure they're going to tank now that we have more of these coming out because it's a similar colorway. That's why it's the 2.0. We got a little bit different going on, but almost the exact same. And then GS sizes, you can see here, they're holding very well. You're in the 225 range. The 7s are up to 302, but that's way out of whack. I can see these going down, no joke, to probably like 180, 170, and then over time, I can see them going right back up in value. It is a Jordan 1. Jordan 1s are doing pretty well, even though the Volts did very poorly. I cannot lie, in the last drop that I thought were going to go up over time. But Shadow 2.0s are a little bit better looking than Volts. They go with a lot more. They don't have the weird exposed foam on the top, and I think a lot of people do like these. I just don't think the hype is really built up around them. I don't think they're really going to be that one Jordan 1 that's going to go and return you a crazy amount of value, but I don't think you should sleep. I think stock is going to be high. If you have that capital to hold these, I can see them going up over time. Like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and go back here and refer to it right here. As you can see, when these first dropped, now this is the Shadow, the Jordan 1 Retro High Shadow that dropped in 2018, and this is the 2.0 version. Now you can see when they released, it went below retail, and now they just slowly climbed. That's 2 years. Now let's talk about it. 2 years to make an extra $100, $200. That's a pretty good deal if you have time to hold it. If not, quick flip it. If you get it the day of, if you win a raffle for these shoes, flip them the day of. That's all I can tell you. That's when you get the highest value. You can list them pretty high local and get good cash the day of release if you hit a raffle. But overall, I think this shoe is going to be amazing. I have a few tips for you guys for manual users. JD, Finish Line, Hibbett. Pick one of those three. Wait to get to that queue and try. If you're going to do Hibbett, do Apple Pay. Probably your best bet. If you don't have Apple Pay, try PayPal. If not, try to go through the credit process. Make sure you're logged in before the drop. Triple check, make sure you're logged in. And then you got JD and Finish Line. JD and Finish Line are awesome for manual users. If you're logged into your accounts, it has all your billing information, easy to go through. Nice and easy for manual. Those are the best sites. Now, if you're going to go manual on Foot Locker, Champs, all those, I'm sorry, but you're probably not going to get through. Here anymore, you just cannot do Champs or Foot Locker mobile. You can't do it on your mobile app. You can't do it on your desktop. It just doesn't work right now. It's botted so hard. Their new bot protection makes it way harder for manual users, and that's just the truth. And I'm sure you guys have seen that. Now, for me, if I'm gonna win a raffle, I'm gonna sell the day of. I'm gonna list the day of, and I'm legit gonna get rid of them the day I get them, because that's when they're gonna be the highest, and then I can see them just tanking way down. Like I said, 220 to 240 is my price prediction on this shoe, and that's just me being honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think they're gonna go pretty low. I think they're gonna perform just like the last ones that dropped back in 2018, and then over time, people are gonna realize that, wow, the shoe's really not that bad. I think I do like this, and then more and more people want it. But they're gonna be released big time. I think the stock is looking pretty high right now, nice and healthy. So they should be big clips should be happening. You shouldn't have a hard time getting multiple pairs of these. Be filling out all your raffles. Best chance to do raffles if you're not going to be botting. And then if you're going to do manual, like I said, I told you, Hibbett, JD, Finish Line. Keep that in your mind. I'm trying to help you guys. Now people are like, yo, don't give out the secrets, don't give out the secrets. But I'm here to help you guys out. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you guys can get you some new Jordan 1s. That is it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Follow all my social medias down below. If you want in Kckd Notify, which is right there, there's some copies loaded down below. My Instagram, which is right there. I respond to all your DMs. Anything you need, I got you. Unless you're little Timmy, man. I got a lot of little Timmys coming at me after this Hyper Royal drop, but that's part of the game. But that is it for me, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace!